All right. So it's 5. So let's start. Mr. Singh, I'm just making you the host. So your video will be enabled now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think now you'll be able to switch on your camera.
I did. It is there.
Yeah.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. So let's start. Okay. So good evening, everyone. Welcome to the NCHM JEE and IHM Admission 2021 webinar. So NCHM JEE 2021 for admission to the BSc Hospitality and Hotel Administration course was held on August 10th. Currently, NCHMCT JEE results are expected soon, post which all the qualifying candidates will need to appear for the counseling. So this year, total 74 institutes of hotel management are accepting NCHM JEE scores of candidates for admission. Out of these, 21 are central IHMs, 25 are state IHMs, 27 are private IHMs, and 1 is PSU IHM. Total 12,045 seats are up for grabs for admission to the participating IHMs through NCHMCT JEE 2021. Today's webinar will focus around topics such as what is the criteria for IHM admission, what is the expected NCHM JEE cutoff, what happens in NCHM JEE counseling. Today we have with us our panelist, Mr. Arun Kumar Singh, who will be resolving all your queries related to NCHM JEE and IHM admission. Mr. Singh is the director at FHRAI IHM Greater Noida. He aids the Institute's research and development and is a value add to the faculty. Prior to joining FHRAI IHM, Mr. Singh served as the principal of IHM CTAN Mumbai, Institute of Hotel Management Lucknow, and the State Institute of Hotel Management Jodhpur. In the recent past, he assisted the Maharashtra government in setting up the state's Institute of Hotel Management in Solapur. A very warm welcome, sir. So,
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah. So with NCHM JEE result expected soon, I think it would be right to start, that what is actually the expected cutoff for this year? And actually, when can students expect the results?
Ma'am, so though I'm not official spokesman for NCHM, but I presume that within 3-4 days, the result will be out and the counseling will start before the end of next week, I hope. No doubt the result has somewhat delayed. The exam was conducted on 10th of August, but since first time for the convenience of the student, the exam has been conducted at home, from home only. So therefore, some formalities are there which are needed to be, logistics things are there. So therefore, it took time this year. So, but I think the things are more or less ready. It may be declared in 3-4 days, and then the counseling will start after a gap of 2 days. Ma'am, I think you are on mute.
I'm so sorry. So I was just saying that, so when we talk about NCHM cutoffs, so what exactly are NCHM CTJE cutoffs, and how do the cutoffs help in admission?
So in fact, ma'am, in the NCHM JEE, we don't have a cutoff system. We have the rank system where students have been given on the rank on the basis of the marks they obtained in JEE, and then to allocate them into different institute, a counseling is being done. Earlier, the physical counseling was being done at Delhi only, but later on with the modernization of the internet and other thing, so it has been decided why to bother to a student to come to Delhi from all over India, and this counseling has started. First, it was the counseling at different stations, but from last 2 years, some issue was there because of the COVID. So online counseling is there. So it will start next week. So student on the basis of the marks they obtained, on the basis of the rank they obtained in the written test, they can prefer or they can fill their choices for the round. The last year, normally it was a 3-round counseling. But last year it was only 2 rounds. But what I have heard that this year again it is going to be 3-round counseling. The first round, second round, and third round. So a student have to give their choices. First, they have to register themselves. If we talk about the process, first thing they have to do is to register themselves there, and for the counseling. If you register themselves, then only you will be able to appear in council round number 1 and 2. राउंड नंबर 1 and 2 में जाने के लिए आपको रजिस्टर करना जरूरी होगा. जो रजिस्टर नहीं करेंगे वो राउंड 1 and 2 में अपीयर नहीं हो सकते हैं. सो देयरफॉर students need to note it very clearly that they have to register themselves first, then they have to fill the choices. While filling the choice, they can fill whatever number of choices they want, but they have to keep in mind whatever choices they have given from the top, whatever institute is being given to them. So they have to go to that institute. Otherwise, they have to withdraw from that institute and come to the counseling in third round. So in this process, they may lose the better institute also. So they have to give their choices, keeping in mind their rank, and strictly in those institutes where they are willing to go. So that situation that you got the institute in the first round of counseling or the second round of counseling, but you are not willing to go to that institute, want to shift to some other institute, will be a problem. So going to be a student of the management, they need to understand, plan the thing accordingly. As soon as the website of the NCHM counseling will be launched, they have to go to that website. They can see the different institutes which are there. It is an important decision of their career. So therefore, they need to see the infrastructure which is available in different institutes, and that they can see by visiting those institutes if they can, institute of their choice, or they can go to the website. Once this NCHM counseling website will be there, the list of participating institute will be there, and in that list, the detail of the institute, phone number, address, as well as email and the website is there. I will advise the student, don't take decision in haste. See the situation, prevailing situation in the country, and at the same time, see the details of the, go and visit the website of the institute. Take the thing, because we feel the students of 18 plus are the adult student. So being adult education institutes, we understand that the students should take the decision after seeing all the prospects. So they should go to the website, see the website of different institutes, and choose the website and choose the institute out of that where they want to go. So they should fill the choice accordingly, keeping in mind where they are confirmed to go, and then the result will be declared, and as per merit and their choice, institute will be allocated to them in first round.
Right. So what all documents are required for counseling?
Ma'am, counseling, since it will be again, the COVID has not gone completely, though the vaccination is going very fast. So therefore, they need to apply. Once they will do that, they will do the registration for there, then the choice filling, and then the seat allotment of the first round will be there. Once the seat has been allotted to them, in that case, they have to pay the fee of 40,000 rupees. Last year, it was 40,000 rupees. Probably it will again be 40,000 rupees this year, because there is no change in the fee. Fee has not been hiked by the council or the institute for this year because of the COVID situation. So they have to pay the fee through different available portals, and then upload the document on the portal. Everything will be mentioned in that website, what document to be uploaded. The document should be related with the age, document related with the qualification, and if they want to get preference under certain category, if they are from EWS, say general candidate or OBC candidate, or the SC candidate, ST candidate, in that case, they have to upload the valid document as per the JEE brochure. So, but they need not to worry if in case they do not have the valid caste certificate or something like that, they can submit the detail there. They can give the undertaking and submit that document, because we are also, council also understand that it will take some time to get that document. So the NCHM will give them some time to get that document prepared and submit it later on, or in the institute where they are going to join.
Right. So like if we talk about this year, so ideally, what is like a good score for IHM admission?
Beg pardon, what's saying mean good?
The good score, Like a student is asking, how much should I score?
You see, everything will depend, because the number this time the participation was not so as it was previous years. Because what I feel, and I have written in LinkedIn also, sometimes the good placement is also a hindrance. We IHM had a very good placement in last few decades. So, and this time a presumption is going, and that is there in the media also, that job is being affected because of the COVID. So we do accept that some situation is not so conducive at point of time, but the things are improving. Like the Taj Group of hotels, they have they have 100 plus 100% increase in the sale of the quarter. Same thing with the QSR, quick service restaurant. So we hope that by next year the situation will improve. So a student need not to worry about that the placement will not be there. Once these students will pass out from in 2024, I am 100% confident that the placement will be much better than what it was in 2019. So as far as score is concerned, score will give you the better institute. But since the number of candidates are not so many, so therefore, if the student had a little bit poor score, even though they will get the institute, may not be of their first choice or second choice, but definitely they will get one institute for studying it. Since the admission, academics, exam, all of them have, things have been standardized. It may be the Central Institute of Hotel Management, the State Institute of Hotel Management, or the Ashoka Institute of Hotel Management, the PSU, or the other Institute of Hotel Management. Things are standardized. So students who are passing out from any of the Central Institute, State Institute, or private institute, they will get the same degree. Only thing is this, how much they are able to develop themselves in terms of the personality, in terms of communication skill, attitude formation, knowledge, and skill. If they have all these things, even if they pass out from any of the college, they will be welcomed by the industry. And it doesn't make much difference you are studying from X institute or Y institute. Only thing is this, you should be open to learn and develop yourself and grow yourself in these 3 years.
Right, sir. There's a student who is asking that I belong to OBC category, but I have filled the form from general category. So what shall I do?
At the time of counseling, all these things, when they will fill the registration, all these things can be taken care. So there are remedies available in that. So once the counseling website will be ready, and then he can go through that, read the thing carefully, and then proceed as per the system or steps have been given there. So, but need not to, again, I am repeating it, need not to be in hurry. So till last year, there were 75 institutes which are affiliated with the National Council. Out of that, 21 was the Central Institute of Hotel Management, whereas 26 was the State Institute of Hotel Management, one public sector, and about 24, 25 were the private institute. This year, 4 new institute has been added, in which the institute I have joined, it has been also been added, the FHRI IHM. FHRI is Federation of Hotel Restaurant Association of India. All hotels, restaurants of the country are affiliated with that, member of that. So it is an educational initiative of the FHRI, and institute is located in Greater Noida.
Right. So, sir, a student is asking which college is the best for hotel management.
So I've worked in all 4 colleges out of these colleges as I named. So I can say with confidence, all colleges are more or less equal. There may be certain difference, like the IHM Mumbai, IHM Pusa, they have the legacy of last 50, 60, 70 years, 65 years. Definitely they have certain advantage. But as far as the student is concerned, every college is the same if they are able to give their 100% to the coach. I have seen people from the smaller college who, smaller institute, who become the management trainee in Taj, Oberoi, or any other chain. Whereas in last 33 years of career, my career, out of that 26 years as a principal of the different institute, I have seen people who are passing out from all big colleges but could not able to do anything. Right. Whereas the student from small colleges, they proved themselves, they struggled, they proved that they had grown in the industry up to the level of general manager. Some of my institute students who did 1 year only are presently the general manager of the units. So it's entirely depends. So if they are able to get the college of their own choice, Pusa, Mumbai, So obviously they have to go there. I cannot say or I cannot ask them not to go there. But if whatever college they will get, they get finally, they have to give their 100%, and the faculty in most of the institutes will be able to develop themselves, and definitely they will have a better placement, either maybe doing it from the central institute, the state institute, or private institute.
Right. So another student is asking, will NTA recheck the proctor or recorded video after exam?
So I don't have much information about that NTA, but what he has to do with the video? Yeah. They have already taken that it's some kind of cheating and thing should not happen, and all those students who have done it, they must have been debarred by them. So that kind of mechanism is there on the online exam. So they bother about the result, and after the result, the selection of a right institute.
Okay. So another student is asking, I have not given due to technical issues. When I started to give my exam, my screen got stuck. So please tell me what to do.
It's a thing which is related with the NTA. They must have, if this was the problem, they must have taken note of that and must have done something about that. I don't have much information about that issue. So, and I hope that all these things must have been resolved and result would have been declared after resolving those things. It is my presumption, because NTA is the agency which is doing the exam for the IITs, for the other exam. So I hope and I feel that they have taken all due precautions for that, and hope that all these correction will be there in the result.
Right. Another student is asking, so will offline classes start?
Ma'am, everything will again depend on the situation at that time. It is expected that the classes will start in the month of October, in the beginning of October, and hopefully we will have the offline classes, that is the physical classes this year, because classes have already started in some of the institute for the second year and third year physical classes. So we hope that and we pray to the God that the physical classes will be there from the beginning of this session.
Right. Another student is asking, what is the annual fee of IHM PUSA?
Ma'am, the fee, it will be there in the information brochure. It will be there in the counseling also. But the fee range between somewhere 1,30,000 to 1,05,000. 1,05,000 will be the fee in government institute I'm talking about. 1,05,000 will be in tier 2 cities, whereas the 1,20,000 will be in the city like Lucknow, Jaipur, the state capitals. So whereas the metro cities, Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, it is 1,30,000 per annum. Whereas for the hostel and mess, if they are able to get the hostel, they have to pay it additional. Otherwise, they have to make the accommodation outside. But it is presumed that this year, like the last year, most of the people will tend to prefer the institute nearby. If someone is there in NCR or Delhi region, so last year it happened, and parents are also worried about that. So we hope to see that the student, because it is a question of 3 years, may prefer to work in study in the area where they are located. It may be central institute, a state institute, or private institute. That doesn't matter.
Right. So another student is asking, what is the difference between specialty in hotel management and general degree?
So presently, the NCHM is giving only the general degree. As we all have heard a lot about the new education policy, which has been launched, and we hope that in hotel management also from next year, the new education policy will be implemented. In that case, it will be a 4-year degree. But again, as it has been said by so many times by our Prime Minister and others, that there are several exit and entry system will be there. A student can leave the course after first year if he is not able to continue, not willing to do that, by getting the certificate, after 2 years by getting the diploma, 3 years after getting the bachelor degree, and 4-year bachelor with a specialization in research. So multiple entry and multiple exit system will be there, but it is not from this year. So this year, the BSc generic is being offered by the NCHM in all catering colleges.
Right. Another student is asking, is IHM Kolkata a good college?
It will be difficult for me to say yes or no. No doubt, Calcutta, Mumbai, Delhi, Calcutta, and Chennai, these are the 4 oldest institutes of hotel management. So obviously they are definitely good, but other colleges are also good. And they need not to worry about the college. They need to worry about their education, their development, and finally their placement.
True, absolutely. Another student asks, sir, I'm from Chandigarh and a student of 11th. Can I become a chef and dietitian with commerce?
He can, but because our eligibility is class 12th, it may be of any stream. He can do, if he want to do a specialized program for the chef, the Ministry of Tourism have two, the Indian Culinary Institutes, they have opened in Noida as well as in Tirupati. So that is giving the degree only in the culinary arts. So if he is so interested in the culinary, he can do the culinary program. If he want to overall growth and want to shift from the kitchen to other areas and in future while he's working in the hotel management program, BSc in hospitality and hotel administration will be a better course. But if he's so focused about the kitchen, I think that he should try for the bachelor program in culinary arts, BBA in culinary arts from the Indian Culinary Institute, Noida or the Tirupati.
Right. Are there any scholarships in IHMs?
Yes, ma'am. The scholarships are there for by the central and the state government. Government is giving a scholarship on the basis of maybe the SC candidate or ST candidate or the OBC, even to weaker section, general candidate are also getting a scholarship. Then there are certain institutes that, like I was in Mumbai for a principal for 7 years. So we get the scholarship from the Hotel Association of Western India. So they are giving 15 scholarships, whereas the Tata Trust is also giving that scholarship. So some scholarships are definitely there. The NCHM is also giving a scholarship on the mean basis. If someone is not able to give the fee, and then the certain consideration is there. So these scholarships are there, but since the fee, if you see the fee structure of the NCHM college, whereas the private colleges have been permitted to charge even double the tuition fee. But we are living in the era of competition, so no one is charging double the tuition fee at the moment. So our fee, being the government organization, the institutes mainly in this NCHM, most of fee is quite reasonable. If you see the kind of the cost that is there nowadays, it may be the establishment cost or the fuel cost, all these things. The fee is quite nominal, but at the same time, we understand this issue. So the scholarships are there, and some institutes are also helping them. The students who are keen for for this kind of education, so try to help them in some way.
Right. And how can students avail these scholarships?
For scholarship, for government scholarship, the student have to approach to the concerned department, like the social welfare department of the state which they belong. If someone is from Bihar or someone is from Karnataka, they have to approach there. And then the form will come to us and we will verify it and send it to them. And then the scholarship may be given to the student directly, or it may be sent to the college, and then college take it as a fee.
Right. Another student asks, if I attain the marks for IHM Pusa, but I want to go to a lower college, is that possible?
Yeah, definitely it is possible. You may choose any of the college. Yeah. Any of the college, but only thing is this, you will get the allotment only if you are able to become in that rank, which is there. All these ranks will be available. Again, I am repeating it, they need not to be in a hurry. They have to see the cutoff from the different years. 4-year, 3-year cutoff is there. For example, I will give you the IHM Mumbai 2019. The cutoff was, in first list was for general candidate 565. That means any student who was below the rank of 565 was able to get the Mumbai. But it happens everywhere. In IIT also, some of the students didn't join. They moved to, say if someone is from Delhi, he moved to Pusa, or moved to engineering if he has been selected in IIT. Then second cutoff was 845 and third cutoff was 925. So 3 rounds of counseling will be there. But again, I want to caution them, they have to register first. If they want to be in the counseling number 1, round number 1 and round number 2, if they will not register, they will be out of the round number 1 and 2, and then they will go to the round number 3 only for the seats which have been left.
Right. Are SIHM colleges good in comparison with IHM colleges?
Maybe SIHM and IHM are the private colleges, all of them at par. We cannot say, because the only difference is the administrative control and finance. The rest, for the academic purpose, they are either Central Institute of Hotel Management or private, or State Institute or private. They are at the same platform because they are following the same standard of education which is to be given, and students are going through same exam for the different semester. And finally, the degree is being awarded to them in coordination with Indira Gandhi National Open University.
Right. Another student has a query that what is the difference between BHM and BHMCT?
You see, ma'am, in fact, it is unfortunate, but it is true also that in India we have a little bit issue with the what kind of degree it should be, because normally whenever CT comes in the degree, it is a 4-year degree which has been approved by AICT, which has been approved by college has been approved by the AICT, and they are affiliated to some universities. So, but in my opinion, the 3-year degree is good enough. There is no need to go for the 4-year degree at present. Whereas when the new education policy comes, then we will see that what is there in 4th year. But in that, exit system is there, because there is no point of wasting 1 more year and studying more or less same syllabus and paying money for the 1 more year. So 3-year degree in that way is a smart decision. And NCHM, we are thankful to the Ministry of Tourism and NCHM that they are sticking to the 3 years degree, and the main thing is the placement. As I said in the beginning, we IHM had an excellent placement in terms of placement. Question may be their quality of placement, but in terms of placement, like the IHM Mumbai, IHM Pusa, Calcutta, Chennai, and other IHM, we have about 85 to 90% placement normally before COVID. And we come to this stage in Mumbai. We have seen that we come to this stage by the mid of February. We have to stop the placement activity, because most of the students who are willing or who have grown themselves in 3 years are being placed. Right. So therefore, then the repetition is there. So after February, we see that who have not been placed, and then we ask the company to directly contact those students for the operational level, because definitely all those students who did well while studying there, develop their personality, communication, knowledge, and skill, and have a right attitude, they must have been absorbed by the different companies and the management training or the senior supervisors. Right. So all those left behind, they must be lacking something. So therefore, that situation should not be there at the end of 3 years. From the very first year, they should be keen to learn. And the best thing nowadays for learning is they should develop the habit of self-learning, because that will be a lifelong thing. And whenever, even if they will be the industry, they will learn the thing and grow further.
Right. So another student, Kabir, asks, sir, if I want to be a chef, then is it worth to take admission in IHM or any culinary arts school?
Madam, thing is this, that the IHM degree will give them the all-round development. Food production is a part of that. So if you want to, tomorrow you want to rise to general manager level or something like that, in that case, the degree in culinary arts may be a little bit hindrance, frankly speaking, because you don't have the knowledge of front office, housekeeping, F&B service in a specialized area if you want to do. And especially if you want to start a restaurant, your own venture, if you want to see the entrepreneurship, or you are very keen about the kitchen and want to do only the kitchen, then I will recommend that you go to the culinary arts, because at the later stage, you don't have any option. You have adopted only the kitchen. So the entire life till you 20 years or plus, when you grow to and become the director F&B or something like that, till such time you have to be in the kitchen. So in my opinion, the hotel management degree is holistic degree, whereas the different options are there. You can grow into different industries. And we see that about 25% of our students are not joining hotels. Okay. From the 3rd year only, they have decided. So we also keep that thing in the mind in the placement. We involve the best retail companies of the India. I don't name here. And we involve the different travel agencies. So 5-6 different things, digital marketing and HR. We call them and we give them option to the students who are not appearing in the hotel interview, and to have a job, complete the degree, and then go to that field.
Right.
So that time has gone when the institute is stick to the, no, if you have done hotel management, you should stick to the hotel management. It should be left on the student. And the institutes like the Cornell Institute, which is one of the best institutes, in masters, about 50% students are going away from the hotel and restaurant to the retail and other thing, or consultancies.
Right. So Arushi says, hi, I am highly passionate in hotel management and have given NCHM. But if I'm unable to clear the test, then which institute in hotel management is good for me? I'm from Noida.
You see, ma'am, what is happening? The system is this. Every institute have certain number of seats. Like we are in Greater Noida, FHRI, IHM. We have a 7-acre land with that institute was started 2005. Again, we are affiliating with the council. So the student may come and once if he is not being able to get a seat in JEE, or may not be able to get a seat in particular area or particular set of institutes, then he can visit to the website of the institute for the open seats, because every institute have certain open seats. If not in Pusa and Mumbai, and then definitely in 80% of the colleges, because whatever a student, number of students have been given option, all of them are not joined. But in that case, the open seat, the competition with the merit of class 12th will decide there. So since this year we have to accept it, number of student is less. So those who are residing in Delhi and NCR, they can choose the institute of this area in that, and they can see the website of those institute, visit that website, and they can take the direct admission in those institute on the same fee, and can study for 3 years.
Yeah. Another student says, what is the good score for a OBC candidate to get chance in good IHMs?
See, this is a hypothetical question, because the cutoff, I'm not talking about rank is changing every year. That is 100% depend on the question paper. What type of question it is, how many students are there in the rank. If the more number of students there, obviously the rank will shrink. So therefore, they need not to bother. Whatever is happened, whatever exam they have to give, they have given. Now they have to keep calm. They have to see the counseling details when come, see the rank opening and closing rank of the different institute, and they may give any choice. Even if my rank is 10,000, I can give the choice of IHM Pusa, IHM Mumbai. What will happen? I know I will not get it, but even though I can give the choice, there is no limit of the choice that is needed to be given. But again, I am repeating it that whatever choice you have given from the top, you will be allocated institute where your rank fit, you will get that institute allocated, and then it will be difficult for you to not join that institute. Then you will come to the third round where limited seats of the limited institute will be available.
Right. So a 4-year degree is more beneficial for the students who want to go to abroad, because in other countries, they ask for a 4-year degree, not a 3-year degree.
You see, I would like to say India is the only country in the world where hospitality education has been supported by the government of India and the state government in such a big way. I have been in all the places where the hotel management institutes are there in the world, and I have seen, nowhere you will find that the government has given support to these 21 central institute and 27 state institute. So therefore it's a big market for the private hotelier. In the rest of the world, you will find all these are the trust of the private institutes. So Indian degree is a best source for them for getting the student. So they have developed some system. If you have done 3 years, you will go there. You will do a capsule course for them for 6 months or something like that, and then you will be eligible for the degree there. But masters, again, I will just say that masters abroad are quite costly. In Cornell, for example, it will cost them 70 lakh rupees the master program. So they have to keep it. They have to see, once they study here, they will see the options available, and then accordingly they can take a decision of doing the masters specifically in hospitality management. They can do with the NCHM, or they want to do culinary arts. They can do the MBA in culinary arts after doing BSc in hospitality and hotel administration, or they can do the MBA, general MBA. We have several number of students who did MBA after doing the hotel management, and they are quite successful because they have the skill, they have the knowledge of the hotel area, whereas they mastered the management subject in this MBA. So it's a deadly combination if you want to grow in your life further. Though we have some subjects of the management, but is an independent degree in master's degree will be beneficial from them, even if they do it from India.
Right. Is it possible to get job in flights as cabin crew after doing hotel management?
Of course, ma'am. If you go to any airlines, you will find, even since I have been principal in Jodhpur, Lucknow, and Mumbai, So it have happened me so many times that my student met me in the airlines and I could not identify them after a certain number of years, but they identified me and came to me and given some special treatment, newspaper or something, juice or something like that. So large number of cabin crews are the people who are on the aircraft. They are from the hospital. They are from the hotel management, either from any of the our institute.
Right. Do IHMs give international placements?
International placements are limited, but at the same time, after working for some years, a student go abroad and work there. We can see the MD of Taj Group of Hotels. He's from IHM Pusa. I can give you so many examples. He worked there in Germany for 30 years, and now he joined the Taj Group as managing director. So I can give hundred of examples of these people who studied here, worked here, gone to the abroad, and earn money and name and fame, everything.
What will be the number of college preferences in the counseling?
Number of college?
College preferences.
No, they can go. They can give any number of preference. So they can give 15, 20, 25, 30, whatever they want. So it's not restricted to three, only three preference or four preference. But the only thing is this, that they will get the allotment from the top. If they suppose someone rank is 100, so definitely he will give the, even if he will give one preference, maybe the IHM Mumbai, IHM Pusa, or maybe any IHM, so he will get it. So keeping in mind, so preferences, they need not to worry whatever number of preference they want to give, but it should be in the order where they want to go.
Right. If I'm applying scholarship, then it's compulsory to pay 40,000 at the time of counseling. If yes, will it be refundable after scholarship approval?
Since the 40,000 is not the question of money, it's a commitment. So because NCHM will not be able to know person is serious or not, and one seat will go into waste and other chance go into waste. So please don't treat it as money. It's a token amount that has been taken by the council, and that amount is being transferred to the institute after that, after deducting certain amount by the NCHM. So this amount is going to be adjusted in the fee. First semester fee, whatever is first semester fee of the college, 40,000 you are giving here. Rest of the money you have to give once you join the institute or about to join the institute. So it is a part of the first semester fee. It's not an additional thing. And it's not that the money making machine, NCHM or IHMs are not money making machine. We are only taking fees in such a way that the establishment expenditure can be met with that, because we are not government institutes, and most of the private institutes are, as well as government, they are not based for recurring expenditure on the government. That's why we charge whatever fee we charge, it's being used for the daily expenditure, for the salary, wages, as well as the upgradation of the infrastructure that we have.
Right. What is the difference between BA in hotel management and BSc in hotel management?
Ma'am, unfortunately, there are several things that is being happening. Universities are also running their program. AICT institutes are also running their program. And I will not compare one thing with the other, but I can definitely say the institutes which are affiliated with the NCHM, they are giving the structured academic input to the students, and no doubt they are the best institutes in the country. There are certain private institutes are there. The Taj Group Institute is there. Welcome Group Institute is there. They are also very good, but their fee structure is high. They meant for some elite class people who can pay that much of fee. But as far as the normal Indian or the average Indian money is concerned, the IHM, there is no alternative of the institutes affiliated with the NCH.
Right. Is IHM degree globally valued?
Yes, it is there, ma'am, because it is there. It is given by the Indira Gandhi University, which is a part of UGC. So this degree is valid in anywhere you will go there.
Right. Can you get direct admission in IHM after second round?
After third, because this year hopefully there will be 3 rounds, because last year it was a 2 round, and it has been felt that there should be a 3 round like the previous years. So I hope it will be a 3 round here, and then the institute will go whatever vacant seat is there, institute will advertise for the vacant seat, or if they want, they can request to the institute. They can give their form in case there are vacant seats. They will be considered, but they will be considered on the basis of the merit of class 12.
Right. So I have done my bachelor from commerce. Do I get any opportunity for master's course in any hotel management course offered by IHMs. I have also appeared for NCHM.
You see, if he BCom he is there, then he is not eligible for masters in hospitality in NCHM institutes. I don't know about the other private institutes which are permitting the masters after the normal graduation, BA, BSc, BCom. But in IHMs, the masters, and for the abroad also, you need to have the bachelor degree in hospitality only. So he even if he is BCom, so that will be an asset for him. He need not to bother that the qualification is minimum qualification is 12th. I have done BCom and then I will do it. Will be added qualification for him. For example, myself, I did masters in zoology from Lucknow University, and then I came to the hotel management at that time. So but all those bachelor degree and master degree had given me advantage, and same way it will give him advantage while he's in the industry or in the institute later.
Right. Another student says, I am actually interested in patisserie, but there are only diplomas available in India to learn this art. So before going for this diploma, I want a degree. So which degree would be the best option in my interest?
If you want to go into business, presently in India, there is no degree in patisserie itself, as far as I know. So there are diploma programs only because, but if you want to do that kind of degree, then he may find out some colleges abroad, they are doing it. But again, he's limiting himself to only one, not only the one section that is the kitchen, it is the one part of the kitchen or bakery. So he has to see it, no doubt. I am not saying that the future is not there in the patisserie. Excellent future is there. So he can see that if he's so interested, he can just find out which college is there abroad and he can do the bachelor degree here. From that.
Which is the best institute to do masters after the bachelor?
See, masters, we have two kind of program in MSc. One is that is being offered in certain in our IHMs. That is the masters in hospitality, hotel management. So that is the program, and the same thing as we have BSc. Same thing is there. All those institutes are following standard syllabus, standard examination, and standard output. So they may do from any of the institute. Everything will depend on how much eager they are in the position to learn and take from the faculty members.
Right. Are there any options if I like to bake?
I like to?
Baking.
Baking. So bakery, again in baking, we have 1 year program in the bakery and confectionery in our IHMs. But if you, again, my answer will be same. If you want to do the degree in baking, in that case, he has to find out options available in maybe one or I don't remember, know that in India, institute is giving degree only in the baking, but abroad it is there. So he can find out if he can afford. But again, my suggestion will be this: he first meet with the industry expert who is in the kitchen, talk to him, because it is a question of their future. They are going to spend certain number of years in this. Talk to them because it's very specialized field. If they are very keen, I am no one there to stop him. But at the same time, he must take the decision after consulting the experts of the industry in this field.
Right. Another student says how to get into marine catering during or after BHMCT.
The marine catering is a good option, but the only thing is this, that you have to be there on the ships for a long period of time. So there are certain private colleges here who are doing the program in the marine catering, and they are recruiting the students from the IHMs also, but they normally prefer the person who has some experience. If someone has worked in Continental or the Larder, whatever it is, the section it is, so they will prefer the degree in bachelor degree plus 2-year 5-star hotel experience. So that will be added advantage. And normally I have seen people are going there after working 2-3 years in the industry and then to the ship for certain number of years to earn money.
Right. Another student says, how can we apply for cruise lines after graduating from IIMs?
Yes, you see, the cruise lines are also approaching to IHMs for the placement. But since as I told you that they prefer the person with a certain experience. So there are several agencies, HR agencies in the country who recruit only for the cruise line. So they have to go apply to them after a certain number of experience, certain number of years experience, and then cruise line will take the interview and will place them in a different companies who have the option.
Right.
It's a good money-making machine for certain number of years, no doubt about it. But after some time, maybe after 10 years or so, you have to rethink about that, okay, how long you are going to continue without family for such a long time in a ship.
Right, right, right. So, can we do masters in culinary arts after BSc in IHM, or do we
Yes,
have to do bachelor in culinary arts?
he or she can do MBA in culinary arts after doing bachelor in hospitality and hotel administration, or BBA in culinary arts. So that MBA in culinary arts is open for both people, set of people.
So, is master's degree necessary to be successful in hospitality industry in abroad or India also?
You see, I have seen people who have not done any degree. We have seen the MBA thing, same thing with the MBA. So we have seen so many successful people who have not done MBA. So it's everything. But if you are getting an opportunity, your parents are able to afford that amount, you are able to afford that time, it's better to go to the industry well prepared. Otherwise, it's difficult to enter. You may have certain qualities, maybe very pleasing personality, communication is good, but it is not so easy to enter into the managerial level without hotel management degree.
I'm a pure vegetarian. Is there an option in veg and non-veg?
So we on several requests has been received by the government. So now a decision has been taken few years back that the students should be given option for vegetarian, and if they want, otherwise they can be there in the non-vegetarian, vegetarian, both things. So for vegetarian option, the student will be given alternate of the non-veg while they are in the kitchen. But again, they have to think that this option, with this option, or the student is going to open their own vegetarian restaurant, or running their own hotel, or going to the hotel which is restaurant which is the vegetarian one only. Think about that, make your plan, and then took a choice. When they got admission in the institute, then at the time of briefing institute, after 2 weeks, institute will ask them, will give them some time to think about that. And then after 2 weeks, they have to give their preferences. All those students who are going for vegetarian, they will have a separate table. And with the separate set of ingredient, all the non-veg items are to be replaced by the vegetarian items, and they can do it. So that is being propagated by all IHMs at present.
Right. Is there any scope in food and beverage department?
There is a 1-year program in food and beverage service. That is diploma program. Again, it is also after class 12, which is being offered by the different IHMs and food craft institutes, whereas the private IHM like our institute is also offering from this year this program. So if you want to do a quick course, do it the 1-year F&B service and then jump to the industry. You will take some time to grow up in comparison to a 3-year student, but at the same, after certain time, if you are doing well, then qualification doesn't make much difference.
Right. I have done BAIHA, IGNOU and AHNLA course. AHNLA course has been discontinued 4 years back. Will MSc help?
So I think which course, what's he saying? He's saying?
BAIHA. BAIHA from, I think, IGNOU
okay.
and
AHNLA. IGNOU has started few years back about the 4-year program, but that has been stopped abruptly. So if he has done it, it's equivalent to the bachelor program, and he can go to the masters. But only thing is this: he have to see the age limit. If he is within the age limit, eligibility is there, and then he can apply for that.
Right. What kind of books should I refer to crack NCH MCT?
JEE exam?
Yeah.
So you see, there are several books which are available in the market because people use the options which are available. There are different coaching institutes are there. There are different books are available. The individual coach or mentors are there. But the only thing is NCHM is a very simple thing. NCHM JEE is test your just knowledge, little knowledge of the science, general knowledge, some mathematical thing. Be calm and cool. Attempt the questions in a cool manner. And there is your psychometric test. There are certain numbers of questions which are related with the psychometric test to see your how you are dealing with it at the time of problem or intention, how you are going to deal the situation. So I don't suggest to go for any book he can take. He can take one book, any book which will give them pattern, and he can do it. But there's no need for any coaching and thing like that. He can see the book and prepare himself for that.
Right. kindly tell something about jobs in abroad after hotel management.
See, abroad people are going, good number of people are going to Gulf countries, US and UK or other part of the Europe. But as a fresher, if you have done 3 years and then straight away you want to go to the job abroad, especially Europe and USA, it is difficult. Canada, you can find out if opportunities are there, but everywhere you need to have certain experience. If you have those experience, certain number of years, then it will be easier for you to get the work visa in that country.
Right. What kind of jobs can we get in railways?
Railways, limited number of jobs are there because IRCTC is now giving the contract to the most of the catering facility, maybe the kitchen or maybe in the train or something like that. So he need not to restrict to railways only. And he should prepare himself, do the course, and then after completing the program, he can see what options are available. But presently, the railway have very limited opening for the hotel management graduates. Normally, the private sector, even the government does not have much opening. So the government is have very limited number of hotels with them, and the institute is other thing, other educational. Otherwise, hardly there is any other government job is there. And this generation, the young generation, most of them are not preferring government job until unless it is IAS or IPS or IFS or administrative services. Better to go into the private sector and prove yourself, and then you will be able to get the desired result and satisfaction.
Right. If I want to become a chef, then what should I do after class 12?
Chef, again, if there are two options are there. One, he can do 1-year program in food production, or 3-year program, he can do the hotel management, where the chef kitchen is also given due weightage along with the other subjects. Most of the chefs you will find in the hotel executive chef, you will find in the hotels, 5-star luxury hotels, you will find 90% of them are the IHM graduate who did the hotel management program. Culinary art is a new thing that is started, but a specialized program, a specialized line, he can choose if he want to only remain in the hospital kitchen for longer period of time, their career, or want to start their own business venture pertaining to restaurant or outdoor catering or anything, food stylist or anything, food photography, then in that case, culinary art is better. If they want all-round knowledge and development, in that case, the hospitality management is better.
Right. Is doing MBA after 3 years of HM good option for becoming HR or getting management training?
Yes. But nowadays, the openings, marketing and HR and revenue, these 3 areas, the hotel companies are coming to IHM, because when they interview students, they see what is their liking. They want to go to the operations, or they want to go to HR, revenue, or digital marketing. So if anyone who is willing to go marketing, I had few of my students in Mumbai and Lucknow also who were from the second year very keen to go to the marketing and HR, and they develop themselves accordingly, and then they prove themselves, and finally they have been selected as management trainee in revenue management or HR or marketing. So
right.
You by the mid of the second year, you should make up your mind where you want to, and your career is in your hand. You have to grow yourself, you have to knowledge, you have to present thing in such a way that people at the time of interview and GD cannot reject you, because they are coming for the resources. They are coming for the talented, willing to work, energetic people. If you are able to attract those things, if you are able to show them your knowledge, your keenness, your ability, no one is going to leave you. I have been sometime in thick soup in IHM Mumbai when one student has been selected by 3 leading hotels as management training program. So every hotel chain was saying that, no, let him come to me. But I was very clear, though I know all of those people who came for the interview, but I very clearly told them, sir, it is up to the student to decide which company he want to go. So companies are running behind the talent. If all those students who have talent, company will run behind them in the future.
Right.
Only thing is this, they have to develop and they have to show all those things at the time of interview in an interesting manner.
Okay. How much percentage should I get in class 12 to qualify exams as well as top institutes?
You see, NCHM, JEE, there is no need of any percentage of marks. Whereas for the open seats, presently it is 50%, but I hope that NCHM will understand the need of the hour, that there's less number of students are there. So they may remove this 50%. So whatever percentage is there, they can they can apply, they must have set in the JEE. Otherwise, they can directly approach to the institute for the direct admission in those institutes.
Right. How many students have appeared in NCHM JEE 2021?
See, 2021, this was a little experiment was there. 19,000 students had applied. And out of that, about 13,000 have appeared in JEE and 12,200 seats there, approximately.
Okay. What should I study to become a lecturer in IHM or any other hotel management institute?
First, they have to study the content which have been going to taught them in 3 years. Then they have to develop themselves. They have to clear one exam that is organized by the National Council, that NHTET. So that is for the Hospitality Teachers Program. And once they qualify that program, they can apply to the institute directly, or they can work in the industry for a certain number of years, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and then come.
Right. After BSc from IHM, can we sit for any government exams?
Yes, very well. And they can sit in any exam. We have students who have cracked the bank exam, even the civil services exam. Few of the students become IS who did hotel management. So they can sit in any of the exam after that.
Yeah. Which option to select if not selected in NCHM? Amity, welcome group.
So it is up to them, but I will suggest them that even if they will not get the institute in NCHM JEE, they should discuss, they should see the institute of the area, and they can meet and go and meet with those institutes and see their website. Personally can go there, and if the direct admission seat is there, then they will go get admission through direct admission in the same course.
Right. So what is the admission criteria at FHRAI?
The admission criteria is, one is the JEE, like when this counseling website will be there, our institute will be there. This is the institute which has been founded by third largest hospitality association of the world. And it is the second institute of association in the world. First is in Singapore, second one is here. And we are probably the largest, biggest campus in stand-alone hotel management institute in the country. We have 7-acre land with 170-seater boys hostel, 60-seater girls hostel, and about 70,000 square feet training space. So I will request to the student to see our NCHM website, our FHRI-IHM.com website. I will write in the chat box also. And it will be there in the NCHM counseling. They should see, and all those students who are willing to see the infrastructure, which is there, they are welcome to come to the institute, see the infrastructure, discuss with our faculty or any other institute where they want to go. I'm not here to propagate one institute, so it will not be nice. So any of the institute where they want to go, they should, if they can go, or their family member can go and see that institute, discuss with the faculty. So they will be more confident about the admission in that.
Right. What are the highest paying jobs after 4-year BHMCT?
We have 3 years, ma'am. So 3 years program at present. So the highest job that is being available in India is the corporate management training program by certain hotel groups, or the general management training program. So in this they can get about 60,000 to 80,000. That will depend, but they should not run behind money at this point of time. First, they should deserve to get that particular thing, because takers only seats will be few. You have to be the best of the best, not best of the best institute, but you have to be best out of the best. And therefore, I have seen students who are from the private colleges or state colleges, they have been selected in management training program, whereas the institute from the leading colleges could not been selected. Only thing is this: what best you can take from the faculty, what best you can take from the internet. You can go to the hotel, sit down into a hotel, restaurant for some time, see what kind of infrastructure is there, what requisite is there in the coffee shop. As much you are able to develop, as much you will learn and read, your concept will be clear, and you will be able to present yourself better. Because I had seen a CD ma'am about 20 years back, so how to take the interview, how to give the interview, so many information is there. So when you are sitting other side of the table and you have to select yourself, and if you are not up to the mark, then you will hesitate. So you can also see that the person is there to select best talent for the company. So therefore, if you are able to prove themselves, if you are able to show themselves that you are the best in given circumstances, definitely they are going to take you further.
Right. So it's almost time. I'll just quickly take 2-3 more questions.
Right.
The student asked, is this a good time to do BSc in IHM?
I will say this is the best time to do, because when they will pass out at that same time, the industry will be much better than the pre-COVID situation. You must have seen what happened in the people are just want to go out for the hotels, for the visit, for the restaurant, but because of the COVID, they have been not able to go. So what you must have seen what happened in Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand for time when the relaxation was there. So some people say that it's a revenge tourism is going to be there. I will say that responsible tourism is required, and a lot of hopes are there. And we, in such a big country, where the good number of people are ready to afford, even if we don't have the international tourists, if we have domestic people have started going one place to other, to the religious, so many different attractions are there, then all these hotel, restaurant and all you won't find place in these places.
Right.
So they need not to worry. This is the best time to invest in yourself. Do it with a single point agenda, that you will be develop yourself with the help of the infrastructure, with the help of the faculty, and things are available. Learn, and ready to serve the industry.
Right. What are the highest packages in top IHMs?
Packages, as I told you, that those who have been selected as a corporate management trainee program, so they are getting about 80 to 90,000 rupees. But you can't expect so many things at this point of time when you are in the beginning of career. It's an undergraduate program only. So the money will come once you prove yourself. So if you think that from the day one you entered to hotel, people will be there to garland you and the best, it will not be there. You have to prove. You have to prove yourself, and those who have proved themselves, they have reached to the height in this industry. And not only this, because we are not saying we are preparing a student for hotel management. We are shaping the personality. I have so many people who did pass out from IHM Mumbai and IHM. They are successful in the film industry. They are good actors in the TV and others in different event management, fashion designing. So I will say that this course will shape your future. If you want to be in the hospitality industry, well and good. If you're not, there are several other options are there. You can do that.
Right. I'll just quickly take the last question for the evening.
Right, ma'am.
If I want to be a chef and open my own venture, is 1-year diploma in food production sufficient?
You see, there cannot be a sufficient or not sufficient. But if you want to invest good amount of money, a big thing you want to open, better to go for 3 years, or do 1 year, work in the industry for 2-3 years, and then start the venture. Because entrepreneurship is a new coming thing. Lot of people are coming. A lot of encouragement is there from the government and others. And I have met with the people who said that, who introduced themselves, that I have an experience of 4 failed entrepreneurship ventures. Because the experience, even if the venture fails, your experience, what you got there, will be asset for you in the future. So it's excellent. Entrepreneurship is excellent line. But only thing, working is easy. But being entrepreneurship, you have to check, you have to see so many things. So you need to develop, and you need to make yourself stronger for facing that challenges.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. It was a wonderful session.
Thank you.
All the participants, before just calling off the day, I request everyone to take up a poll. Dipang, can you please roll out the poll? Because we would really like to know, how was this session for you? Was this helpful? On what parameters can we improve? So
in the meantime, they feel full. Again, I will ask, if you could not get the seat in JEE, need not to bother about that. See the website of the different institutes, and then especially in the area where you are. If you are Northern India or Delhi or NCR, see the website of FHRI, IHM, or other institutes, private institutes. See that. Must go and visit those places if you can, and decide about that. So now give your feedback, please.
Yeah, of course. So participants, please give your feedback. It will be really helpful, as many students, as many participants give us the feedback. It will be really motivating for us also, and we will be able to know, like what better can we do for you next time.
I hope I have answered all the queries of the students. So
Yeah,
even
yeah.
in case they have further queries, I can write my email address in the chat. They can ask me personally and can discuss with me.
Yeah, yeah, sure. That would be great if you can share your email ID.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's done. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Dipang, we can switch off.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.